Formula One is exploding with drama right now. Max Verstappen enters one of the most dangerous endurance races in the world. McLaren officially challenges the FIA over team alliances. Mercedes prepares a massive upgrade package that could shake the entire championship. Meanwhile, Valtteri Bottas gets caught in a shocking FBI-linked investigation after Miami. Alpine is secretly rebuilding from inside the FIA itself, and Fernando Alonso's future remains completely uncertain. This is everything happening in Formula One today. While most Formula One drivers are resting between races, Max Verstappen is doing something completely different. The reigning world champion has entered the legendary Nürburgring 24 Hours event, one of the hardest endurance races on the planet. Wet qualifying sessions created chaos across the track, but Verstappen remained calm and aggressive behind the wheel. Fans were shocked seeing him drive a Mercedes-powered GT car instead of a Red Bull F1 machine. What surprised fans even more was Verstappen admitting that he wants to return every single year. That statement immediately sparked questions inside the paddock. Could Max eventually move toward endurance racing later in his career? Many experts believe he is already preparing for life after Formula One. This is bigger than just one race weekend. Formula One drivers rarely compete in dangerous endurance events during active championship seasons. The Nürburgring is legendary for its brutal corners, unpredictable weather, and terrifying high-speed sections. Some teams quietly dislike seeing their star drivers take these risks. One mistake could impact an entire F1 season. But Verstappen continues proving that he wants to race everything, everywhere. Fans are now calling him the most complete racing driver of this generation. Inside the political side of Formula One, McLaren CEO Zak Brown has officially contacted the FIA, demanding tighter rules on team ownership structures and technical alliances. This could completely change how smaller teams work with bigger manufacturers. Many fans believe this message was aimed directly at Red Bull's close relationship with its secondary teams. McLaren reportedly wants stricter separation between teams to prevent hidden advantages and shared development systems. This is not just politics anymore. This could affect future championships, technical partnerships, and even driver movements across the grid. The timing of McLaren's complaint is extremely interesting. Red Bull remains one of the strongest organizations in Formula One history, but rival teams are beginning to push back harder than ever before. Behind closed doors, teams fear that connected operations between manufacturers and secondary teams create advantages in development, strategy, and testing. The FIA now faces massive pressure to decide whether current regulations are strong enough. If rule changes happen, the balance of power in Formula One could shift dramatically by 2027. Mercedes may finally be ready to fight for wins again. Reports suggest the team is preparing huge upgrades for the Canadian Grand Prix. Inside sources are already calling the package a monster upgrade. After struggling with consistency earlier in the season, Mercedes engineers believe they finally understand their car's weaknesses. The team wants better straight-line speed, improved tyre management, and stronger corner exits. If these upgrades work, the championship battle could become a three-way war between Red Bull, McLaren, and Mercedes. The Canadian Grand Prix may become the turning point of the 2026 season. Mercedes knows this could be their best opportunity to close the gap before the championship reaches the European races. George Russell and the team are reportedly feeling more confident than ever. Rival teams are already watching Mercedes closely because a successful upgrade package could completely reset the competitive order. Formula One fans could finally witness another legendary multi-team title battle. One of the strangest stories in Formula One right now involves Valtteri Bottas. During the Miami Grand Prix weekend, a car connected to Bottas was reportedly stolen, triggering an FBI investigation. Fans immediately flooded social media with theories and speculation. Some believed it involved luxury vehicles connected to celebrities attending the event. Others thought it might involve organized theft operations targeting high-profile guests during race weekends. Thankfully, Bottas later confirmed authorities became involved quickly. But the situation created massive headlines across both sports and mainstream media. Meanwhile, Alpine is quietly rebuilding behind the scenes. Reports suggest the team is hiring important technical personnel directly from the FIA itself. This could become one of the smartest long-term moves on the grid. At the same time, Fernando Alonso still has not decided his Formula One future beyond 2026. Negotiations continue, but no final agreement exists yet. Fans are asking one big question: will Alonso continue racing? Or is Formula One preparing to lose one of the greatest drivers in history? Formula One is entering one of its wildest periods in years. Verstappen is exploring new racing worlds. McLaren is challenging the political system. Mercedes could be preparing a comeback. Alpine is rebuilding from the shadows, and Alonso's future remains unknown. Every team is pushing harder. Every race weekend is becoming more unpredictable. And if these stories continue developing, the second half of the 2026 season could become absolutely legendary. Subscribe now, because the next few weeks in Formula One may completely change the future of the sport.